Thank you for having me. Again, my name is Emily Stasiak. I'm the owner of Ecomaids of Tom's River Brick Neptune. I am a home cleaner. We use all eco-friendly products. They're 100% natural, non-toxic, no VOCs. So it's really good for clients with health issues or even people that are busy. It takes about 3 to 4 hours for 2 people to clean about a 2,000 square foot house. One person, you're doing that alone, but your wife, if you're doing it, maybe one of your kids are doing it, that's an 8-hour day of just cleaning your house. A lot of people don't have time for it. We do. We can take care of that for you. Our mission is to create a greener, cleaner world and lead the way into sustainable cleaning. What makes us different? Again, I just mentioned we're eco-friendly. All of our products have the Green Seal or EPA seal of approval. They're biodegradable, non-toxic, and plant-based ingredients. There's no petroleum products, VOCs, heavy metals, strong solvents, phosphates, ammonia, or carcinogens in any of our products. We don't use bleach either. It's not a very good product to be using for respiratory. I purchase all of our products in bulk, so we're not using plastic bottles all the time. We don't have the Tilex bottles. We have our own bottles that are labeled with the label of what it is. We also use reusable microfiber towels, scrub pads, and brushes. So everything we can do to reuse things and not throw them away, not have consumables, is what we try to do. Some of our tools, I'll hand this around, is a pumice stone. Does anybody know what a pumice stone is or what it's used for? Some ladies might know from the nail salons. This is what they use to scrub your feet, right? We can also use it for cleaning. It's wrapped in plastic because it's very porous and it's like a sandy kind of texture. It will fall apart. But we use that for cleaning that nasty ring in your toilet that you can't get rid of, and also the gunk that comes up underneath the toilet too. Another thing it's used for, if you go on my Google profile, you can look at the pictures. One, leave me a 5-star review of my character. I'm really cool, I'm really friendly. So after you do that, you can go check the pictures out, and you will see a picture of the front of a oven door that is actually my oven from my kitchen. You can see it before and after. The pumice stone got all the gunk off the glass of that toaster, or the oven, and I also did it on my toaster. Just didn't have before and afters on that, but it's a really good product to use. It's made of volcanic rock, requires minimal processing. It's used as a foot scrubber, as I mentioned, also for cleaning. And it doesn't contribute to plastic pollutions or harm marine life when they disintegrate, when they start to degrade. If you guys want to try this at home, they sell these pumice stones right in store, right in Lowe's, or like $8. I recommend getting 2, one for your toilet and one for your oven. You don't want to use the same one. Don't, trust me. So that's really one of the only things that we have as a consumable. We don't even use it that often. So there's really grimy jobs. So if you want to have it on hand, or you have that problem in your house, have at it, or give us a call, we'll take care of it for you. We also, we're consistent and reliable. We use a green clean routine. I'm gonna pass it this way. So that kind of goes into my cloths here. So we do a color coding system. So we have yellow for living areas. This is your bedroom, your hallways, your living room, your dining room, your stairwells. We have blue for bathroom, and then we have green for kitchen. So if you're home, you're seeing us cleaning, you're gonna see that we're not cross-contaminating your kitchen and your bathroom. We're using different color cloths in different part of the room. That goes into our green cleaning checklist. So what happens is when we have a weekly or bi-weekly client, they get put on a rotation. So every week, we might be deep cleaning a different part of your home. On the back side, I have a calendar, so every week is a different color. So that's how we know which week we're going to deep clean your home. I'll pass this around so you kind of see the details of what we do. At the bottom of every colored section of the green, the blue, and the yellow, there's the deep clean. It kind of goes over what we do. Most times we're dusting, but when we're hitting your room on a deep clean, we're scrubbing your wall, or the cabinets, your bathroom cabinets, your kitchen cabinets, we're scrubbing your baseboards, inside your sink, your oven, your stove, microwave. If you go on to a weekly or a bi-weekly, we start off with what we call an initial service visit. So we come in and we deep clean the entire home from top to bottom. It does take a little bit longer. It does typically cost a little bit more because we're spending so much time bringing your home up to a standard that we can then maintain week after. Then we're not spending as much time there, and your weekly or your bi-weekly cleanings aren't going to cost you as much as that initial clean. So each visit does start with that. We do pride ourselves on being transparent and trustworthy. One of the things you said, Carl, that rung to me was about your reputation. And my reputation is very important to me, just like it's important to many of you. I would always joke I don't want my name in the Asbury Park Press for negative reasons. Good reasons, of course, but not negative. So being trustworthy, making these relationships out in the community is very, very, very important to me. I've always held on that, I'm a good person, and I want people to see that. Getting back to some of our services, we do offer additional services like interior oven, refrigerator, interior window cleaning, your blinds and shutters, and interior full cabinets. We're usually doing a lot of that on move in, move out. So if you're looking to move in or move into a new place and you want it to be fresh and clean, so it's turnkey ready for you, you can give us a call, and we'll make sure all those services are clean for you. On to our employees, we have a comprehensive onboarding training program that goes for about 2 weeks. We have some videos that were put together on proper procedures, how to use our products, how to use our tools. We focus on quality and efficiency in our development, and turning new skills into motion memory. We also offer career paths, so you're not just a home cleaner. You could be a team lead, you can come in and be a field trainer, a supervisor, all the way up to general manager, where you're gonna be doing these talks, or that person's gonna be going to the networking events, or they're gonna be doing the cleans, or going in and doing the estimates for the cleans for our customers. So it is something that I'm very proud of, that we're able to offer some kind of career growth for somebody that maybe didn't take the college track, or maybe they don't wanna work in the office. Like, this is a great position for somebody who might be an introvert, might be able to work on their own, maybe not good at working with a team. I'll take anybody that's willing to work hard and work for me. So I am hiring, so if you do anybody looking for a part-time cleaning gig, I am absolutely hiring. We wanna make sure we treat all our homes with care and respect. We do prioritize our safety over anything else. We make sure we adhere to OSHA standards. We use a step ladder, it's all we're allowed to use. We don't lift anything over 35 pounds, we're not moving furniture, we'll move chairs, ottomans, small things like that, but we're not moving dressers or dining room tables or anything like that to clean, so we will clean around that. There are some things that we do not do. We don't do restoration cleaning. We don't do laundry. I got enough of that at home, thank you. We don't clean items beyond our reach or those that could cause damage. So we do have an extension pole, so we can get your high fans. Actually, there is a picture on my Google page. Again, go there, give me a 5-star review, and go look at the pictures. You can see that it's hard for me to take the picture and clean the fan at the same time, but I'm on the floor, reaching up. I kept going upstairs, checking to make sure that fan was clean, so you'll see that. Let's see. All of our Ecotechs follow a detailed step-by-step instruction for the bathrooms, the kitchens, and the living areas. We do a top-down effect, so we'll do a high dusting, that way all the dust drops down to the floor, and then we'll start wiping all the surfaces down, and the last thing we do, we vacuum and mop ourselves out of your house. So some of our customer pain points are safety concerns. I mentioned before, we do have some elderly clients with some health issues, some respiratory issues, so they're really happy that we're in business and we're able there to support them. We do their household tasks for them that they can't do on their own, like cleaning, and we try to make their homes safer by using non-toxic products. Another pain point for our customers is time. I have 2 kids, a husband, I worked full time, I would come home and look at my house, it's disgusting. And it would upset me so much, I always wanted to hire a cleaner. I became one instead. Maybe you had a cleaner that was disappointing to you. They weren't hitting certain areas, or they weren't showing up on time, and we're trying to combat that. I can't guarantee the same team will be there every time, but what I can guarantee is we're gonna listen to you, we're gonna write down your pain points, we're gonna put them in our CRM. That way, if there is somebody new coming to your home, they'll know exactly what your expectations are. We also consider your budget. We are not the cheapest company out there, but we thrive on our eco-friendly products, and that we're a time saver, and that we are a solution for some people out there. With that in mind, we can customize a cleaning plan for you. I have a customer that has 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It's only 2 of them live in the house. They only use 2 of the bedrooms. The other 2 bedrooms don't get used as often. So what we did was we put 2 bedrooms, she's a bi-weekly client, so we put 2 bedrooms this week. The next cleaning we do the other 2 bedrooms. She's only paying for 2 bedrooms, and she's getting all 4 cleaned across that month. So we're able to work with her budget. And we can do that for any of our clients. Same thing with the bathroom. There's 1 bathroom she's not using. We cleaned it for the deep clean, and then we just took it off, and we don't do it unless she needs us to address that. We try to be reliable and consistent. We want to be on time. Our CRM allows us to let you know when we're on our way. Once we're leaving one customer or leaving the shop, we're able to say en route, and you'll get an email or a text message directly letting you know that we're on our way there. Again, I touched on my reputation. I live in Toms River. I'm soliciting business in Toms River. My reputation is extremely, extremely important to me. When I'm building a quote, you're going to be going through either our call center, or you're going to be calling me directly. I hope everybody in this room, if you need me, you're calling me directly. Because what I like to do is I like to come into your home. When you gave me a call, I came in and met with Sue, and I went through your home, and we made notes, and we came up with a plan. I know Dr. Pollock, you did reach out to me. I gave you a quote through email, which is fine. I'll do that too. But what I'm finding is if I'm in your home and I'm able to talk to you and you can show me things that are bothering you, upsetting you, I can make a more detailed plan, and then you're happy at the end. So that's kind of how we obtain the business and how we craft those plans together. I'm getting calls through our call center, which we're leaving door hangers in certain neighborhoods that we're targeting. I have yard signs that we're putting out in certain strategic locations. I have my ads online on Google, Facebook. My ideal referral from you guys would be anybody from Toms River North to Asbury Park, east of the Parkway. I'm looking to do some kind of graphic that kind of pictures that instead of constantly saying that, because some people just don't get it. They hear Toms River and they think all of Toms River. I only have half of Toms River that I service. We do residential, move in, move outs, one-time cleans, post-construction offices. We'll work with realtors, contractors, maybe post-construction, maybe there was, and he's not here today, Peter from I forgot the name of his business, he does the floor installations. Maybe he would give me a call if he's done with the job and needs somebody to come clean it up for his customer. If you know anybody that's looking for cleaning services, they can come to me directly, or you can call any of the numbers on my website. That will go to the call center, but the number that's on my business card brings directly from my cell phone. You can also find me on Facebook, Google. That's really all. You have any questions?
Just a quick question. What's your limitations? I know you said like half Toms River. Do you if someone calls you from outside of your territory, are you allowed to take that or not necessarily?
I can, but since I'm a franchise, I pay royalty.
Okay.
So the royalty is much higher. I'm going to charge you more money. So I'm just not even taking that business.
Okay.
If you know anybody that wants to buy into those territories, send them my way. I can hook them up with sales with Happiness Brands. But thank you. That's a good question. Yeah, I do 08753 to 08755, but I think it's 0757 and 0859. I do not do